The Russian President Vladimir Putin has laid down some very clear conditions for Ukraine to agree to a peace deal. But the United States has still not clarified the extent of the role in meeting demands and expectations of both Ukraine and Russia. Now, Putin has four main demands. Number one is that Ukraine must give up eastern Donbas, the region that is Ukraine's industrial powerhouse and provides approximately 56% of the country's hard coal reserves. The second Russian demand is that Ukraine should renounce its ambitions to join the NATO military alliance. Now, Kiev has been eyeing the alliance's membership for years and years now in an attempt to embrace a more European identity, much to Russia's dismay. Now, Putin's third and fourth demands are that Ukraine must remain neutral as a country and lastly, keep Western troops out of the Ukrainian territory. Reports suggest that Putin has softened his territorial conditions for peace with Ukraine. Last year in June, the Russian president had demanded that Kiev should cede the four provinces which Moscow claims is part of Russia: Donetsk and Luhansk in eastern Ukraine, which make up the Donbas region, plus Kherson and Zaporizhia in the south. In the latest development, Putin has reportedly retained the demands of Ukraine withdrawing from parts of the Donbas region that Moscow controls. In return, the latest reports now suggest that Putin is willing to halt the current front lines in Zaporizhia and Kherson. Now, according to several US and independent analysts, it is estimated that Russia controls approximately 88% of the Donbas and 73% of Zaporizhia and Kherson. The developments have come a week after the Russian president met with his US counterpart Donald Trump at a summit in Alaska. Trump then met with his Ukrainian counterpart Volodymyr Zelensky and leaders of 7 other European nations. Security guarantees have been a big part of the multilateral discussion that took place earlier this week at the Oval Office. However, 5 days since that meeting, there has been no clarity that has emerged on the nature of guarantees that will be given to Ukraine. What role will the United States play in it? And which other countries will be part of Ukraine's security agreement? The latest discussion on guarantees took place on Wednesday when defense chiefs of 32 NATO member states participated in an online meeting. The military chiefs are contemplating mechanisms of how a combined security force might work in Ukraine, especially after Trump had already denied presence of the US boots on Ukrainian soil. Now, amidst the flurry of Russia's foreign minister has said that any talks of security guarantees between the West and Ukraine is a plot that will fail for as long as it does not involve Moscow in the negotiations.
The aim is to shift focus from elimination of the root causes of Ukrainian conflict and achieving of sustainable settlement to providing security guarantees for Ukraine without participation of the Russian Federation. This is so obvious to everyone that I do hope that this plot, this adventure will fail,